Good morning, friends. It is the weekend and Miss Janae is at home. I just got done cooking breakfast for my family. And when I was making French toast, I looked over in my kitchen and look at what I saw. I saw our caterpillars. Let me try to get a really good view. Do you remember last time I showed you the caterpillars? Do you remember where they were hanging out? They were hanging out near the bottom down here, right? And now look where are they hanging out now? They've all kind of made their way to the top. Can you see them? It's kind of hard to see them. So this one looks like he is in the process of turning into a cocoon. Do you see how he's moving around? Let me set it down and see if I can get a better view. Oh, also, look at, who's this, you guys? It's Fairy. I brought her home and have been taking good care of her for you guys. There's her food. So I've been feeding her for you guys, making sure she's healthy. Okay, so let's see here. Let's zoom in on these guys. There we go. Okay, so here they are. They're hanging out at the top, and I actually found out something cool. So I've been saying about them being a chrysalis, turning into a chrysalis. That's actually not true. They are turning themselves into building themselves a cocoon, and that is where they're going to turn into a butterfly. And when the cocoon gets really hard, right before they turn into a butterfly, that is called a chrysalis. And you want to know something cool that I found out? How do they build themselves into a cocoon? Where do they get the stuff that turns into a cocoon around their body? It is actually kind of like how we have spit in our mouth, and out of their mouth, there's this little part of their mouth where they drool. Have you ever drooled and spit comes out of your mouth? They drool out silk, which is what these little, right here, that is silk that they are spitting out, and they are using that. Do you see when they're at the top and they're moving around? So they are spitting out silk, and they're going to spin it around their body, and then they're going to stay inside. And the silk, when the air hits it, it gets hard. So they're going to be in this hard shell, which then when it's hard, it's called a chrysalis. Let's turn this around so you can see a different view. And then they start transforming themselves into a butterfly. And I think they're going to stay inside their cocoon and then turn to a chrysalis. It's going to be about 7 to 10 days. So I think these little guys at the top are working really hard at making their cocoon. Oops, I want to make sure I'm very gentle. So they have like a little bit of silk right here at the very top that's going to make them transform, or that's going to make them stick to the top of that lid. Let's spin it around so we can see what everybody's doing. So all of them are at the top except for this little guy right here. He's still working on getting up there. That's okay. Do you see all this right here? This is all the silk that on their way up to the lid, they were spitting out. Oh, look at him. That's so cool. You want to know another fun fact that I learned? I learned that caterpillars have 6 pairs of eyes. So that's 12 eyes. They have 12 eyes. How many eyes do you have? How many eyes do you have? 1, 2. I have 2 eyes too. Let's spin it around again so you can see. Oh my gosh, this is such a cool process to watch them. Isn't this amazing? Are you guys so excited? And this stuff in the bottom, they've actually been eating that, because just like you, to grow big and strong, they need to be eating. Oh, look at him. He's starting to hang down. Do you see right here? Oh, he was just at the top of the lid, and now he's hanging down. Oh, look at that one. Wow, they're doing it for us. It's like they're putting on a show. See, he's starting to hang down. They're all gonna hang down like this. Then they start spinning themselves into a cocoon. Oh, this one right here just decided he maybe wasn't quite ready yet. So Do you guys have any questions that you want to ask me about our caterpillars turning into butterflies? If you have questions, you can actually have your parents write a comment below and ask me a question, and I can answer it for you in the circle time video that I'm going to do tomorrow, because it's Sunday. So tomorrow is Monday, which would be our school day. So we're going to do another circle time. Are you guys looking forward to it? So for now, say goodbye to our caterpillars. Bye, caterpillars. Oh my gosh, they're so cool. And say goodbye to our fishy. She's hanging out at the top. She must be hungry. It's probably time for her to eat. Say bye, fairy. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you're having a great weekend, everyone.